Hi, folks, it's me, Hank Mayanis here, the new Browns for Playoffs 2020 League Reporter. I am here replacing last year's League Reporter, Haywood Jablomi, who I feel it's my duty to report while in the midst of a contract dispute with the league. He was arrested last month on charges of solicitation of an undercover officer dressed as Rosie O'Donnell and possession of narcotics. So he is officially been fired. But pay no mind, I'm happy to be here. I'd like to begin with the 2017 Browns Playoffs 2020 League Summary. As we will see later, the trophy presentation and interview with the league champ, Team Can't Touch Us, by our new sideline reporter, Tug Speedman. The league's in great shape as we begin the 2018 season, although we have to bid farewell to Team Let's Russell, formerly Team One Edel O Man, and its owner, Lauren Fonte, who has moved on to greener pastures by retiring from the league, amidst the belief that she single-handedly destroyed and cursed Julian Edelman of her beloved New England Patriots. In her place, we have added one team, Team Cuckold by Luck. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Team Cool Hand Luck, and its owner, Zacharias Moon. Welcome to the league, Zacharias. We still have one position in the league in flux, as the league commissioner is still determining whether to allow Team Goddamn Amy, aka Team Auto Draft, to continue in play. Commissioner has heard arguments from both sides and will make his ruling by close of business today with a replacement team if needing. Quick advertisement break. Hey, folks, do you like pizza? Well, Papa John's Pizza, official sponsor of the Browns for Playoffs 2020 League, has a great deal for you. Right now, if you or any of your players kneel during the national anthem this season, you and your players will go straight to hell. Wow, what a deal. Call your local Papa John's or order online at www.papajohns.com. Hey folks, it's me, Hank Mayanis again. Before we get on to the 2017 League recap, I just wanted to clear up any confusion that you may have had with regards to the owner, Kevin Little Knob Klein, and his constantly evolving organizational name changes. The man changes his team name more often than Prince. May he rest in peace. His new team name is Mayfield of Dreams, and I'm told by a reliable source that he got his inspiration for having dreams and his team name from the ones that he often has late at night while thinking of his Lord and personal Savior, Kanye West. But anyways, 2017 was a great season for some and awful for others, with the top three teams according to the playoff final standing being first overall in our league champ Team Can't Touch This, Nancy Moon. Coming in second place, runner-up was Beat Me You Will Contract Herpes, Joe Mack was the team owner, and third was Team Peyton Goat, team owner Aaron Wooten. In the bottom three, being that feisty trio of sisters who could use a bit of training and luck, the Hercules sisters. How crazy is that? Finishing in 12th, 13th, and dead last. Team 12th overall was, bitch, what you looking at? Christy Hercules. Finishing 13th overall, who I'm pretty sure if they would have actually, checked their lineup once throughout the season, probably would have done a lot better, was Team Goddamn Amy, aka Team Auto Draft, and its owner Amy Hercules. And in last place, Tiff's Titty Tacklers, who perhaps are going to need a breast enhancement, team owner Tiffany Hercules. Middle of the road, we saw teams such as Team Tommy as a Goat and their owner Chris Laura, Joe's Salty Sauce and his team owner Joshua Worcester, and the now retired Let's Russell team owner Lauren Fonte. Hopefully those other two teams can figure out how to make it up in the top standings after being in the middle. I just want to clarify another point also. The league has received many official inquiries with regards to what Joe's Salty Sauce is referring to. As the owner's nickname is Sauce, people want to know if he's saying he's Joe's lover and he's a scorned lover, or is he referring to Joe's baby making goo? Or maybe something entirely different. The league has sent out flares to the owner, but we still haven't got anything back, and we're still not sure what it means. So hopefully team owner Joshua Worcester will clarify what his team name exactly means. And now, without further ado, it's time to hand out some awards for the 2017 Browns for Playoffs 2020 season. We'd like to start out with the worst draft pick. And although there were some doozies, I think it's hard to not acknowledge that the worst draft pick from the 2017 season last year was Tiff's Titty Tacklers, who had the number one overall selection and selected David Johnson, who was out for the entire season. Anytime you spend your number one overall pick and they get hurt and don't play a single game, it's got to be the worst draft pick. But a close runner-up would be the number 25 overall pick, the second pick for Team Beat Me You Will Contract Herpes was Ty Montgomery, running back for the Green Bay Packers, who finished 56th in scoring for running backs. So just another awful pick. Some other notable first-round draft picks that were picked were Mike Evans, Dez Bryant, Jordy Nelson, Odell Beckham Jr., and Marshawn Lynch. So as you can see, it was not a very good first round by this league last season at all. But let's highlight the biggest draft steal. And it goes to Team Goddamn Amy, a.k.a. Team Auto Draft, who, by the grace of the computer, picked Alvin Kamara in round 13, who finished the season as the number 4 overall running back in points. That's a hell of a steal. And the worst trade, we're going to have to give that to Tiff's Titty Tacklers, who traded Jerick McKinnon and Sterling Shepard to Team Tommy is a Goat for Aaron Rodgers. And at first, you want to say, what the hell is Team Tommy is a Goat doing? But the very next week after that trade happened, of course, Aaron Rodgers broke his collarbone and was out for the season. What a horrible run of luck for Tiff's Titty Tacklers, which then brings us to the worst luck of the season, and it's got to be Tiff's Titty Tacklers. Let me just read some names for you for Tiff's Titty Tacklers. We had David Johnson, Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers, Will Fuller, Dalvin Cook, Willie Snead, Tyler Eifert, Carson Palmer. Those are all players that were on Tiff's Titty Tacklers roster last season that went out with injury. That is without a doubt the worst luck. Now, how about an award for the best free agent pickup? The best free agent pickup has got to go to Joe's Salty What for securing the Rams defense special teams off of the free agent waiver wire, who ended up being the number 4 overall defense last season. What a great pickup. And finally, our award for worst owner has got to be Team Goddamn Amy, a.k.a. Team Auto Draft, a.k.a. not once did they change their lineup throughout the whole season. Just a garbage owner, and we'll be curious to see what happens with the league commissioner's decision. I gotta say, though, I believe that the league commissioner might be influenced by a certain spouse on deciding whether or not Team Goddamn Amy is able to remain in the league for the 2018 season. Hey, folks, Hank Mayanis here again. Do you find yourself working a great job, living rent-free, having the support of your friends and family close by, having a new car, and just genuinely loving life? Then boy, have we got a deal for you. Move to Utah to join a cult. Fred Shady Cult of Salt Lake City, Utah is looking for new members so they can completely turn your life to shit. All you have to do is drop everything, hop on the first flight to Salt Lake City. They'll meet you at the airport and change your life. Forever. Don't visit their website or do any research. Just hop on a flight right now, folks. And when you get to the airport, look for a man in a red trench coat with a sign that reads, Fred Shady Cult. What a deal. All right, folks. It's time for me to introduce the Browns for Playoff 2020 League Commish, Joe Maggard, to go over a couple important items for the season. This is Hank Mayanis signing off. Hey everyone, League Commish here. I wanted to welcome you all to the beginning of another great season. Congrats to Team Can't Touch This and its owner Nancy Moon on winning the 2017 Browns Playoffs 2020 League Championship. I wanted to again announce that the league format is now a PPR league, meaning point per reception. That means every time one of your players catches a ball, they get 1 point. We also have added fractional scoring, which means that instead of your player having to get 10 yards rushing or receiving to get 1 point, all or nothing, you'll get 0.1 points for every yard, meaning if your running back had 54 yards rushing, they would have 5.4 points instead of only 5 points. Also, the quarterbacks will now have 0.04 points for every 1 yard of passing that they throw. It'll add up. Also, the league has changed the division name from the Navy and Gentiles to the new and what we believe more fun and fresh divisions of Skin and Fluters. Lastly, at several points last year, teams asked the league commission to override the 2-day waiting period after trades were accepted, so that players would be available right away to play for their new teams. And the competition committee has decided that they will not do that anymore. There will be no overrides. So make sure that you understand once the two parties have accepted the trade, there'll be a two-day period before that trade actually goes through. Now, that allows league owners to vote to veto it, which we still need 4 league owners to vote no to veto a trade. And it just overall makes sure that everybody has time to look at the trade and make sure it's fair. All right, folks. Now it's time for the 2018 Browns for Playoffs 2020 League Draft Order to be selected. Looking forward to doing that here in a few minutes, and let's have a great year. Hey folks, Lee Commish here for the 2018 Browns for Playoff 2020 Draft Order Special. Ready to get this Draft Order Special started. We're going to have our first drawer for the number 1 overall pick for this season. Come on up, first drawer.
Cheerio, big old fathead.
Alright, with the number 1 pick is, oh my gosh. And the League Commission would like to make a note really quick that due to the pressures from their spouse, they're allowed to be in the league. Team Goddamn Amy with the number 1 overall pick in this year. How fitting. All right. Now for the number 2 overall pick. You draw 1. Sure you got 1. Shake it out when you have it in your hand. All right. With the number 2 overall pick, Mayfield of Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now for the number 3 overall pick. Come on up.
Garbage.
All right. And the number 3 overall pick, Cool Hand Luck. New owner. All right, let's come get the number 4 overall pick. Sometimes
Yeah, go! You big old!
Number 4 overall pick, Victoria's Secret. What's going on here, kids? You're supposed to pick me. All right, number 5 overall pick. All right, with the 5th overall pick, Team AJ has an angina. All right, come on for the number 6 overall pick. All right. With the 6th overall pick, Team Can't Touch This, the defending champ. All right, let's make sure they're not overlapping here.
Nobody cares.
All right, here we go for the 7th and middle pick.
Go ahead, dummy pants.
We've got Team Shiva Inu. All right, for the number 8 overall pick. Number 8 overall. Beat me, you will contract herpes. That's just great. All right, for the number 9 pick overall.
Tell me, I think I grabbed like 15. Bam!
Joe Salty Sauce. All right, for the number 10 pick overall.
You got diabetes. Melt your butt!
Pete, what you looking at? With the 11th overall pick.
What you doing? There's like 4 more. That's ladies and gentlemen.
Stay back, man. West Lafayette Wildridge. With the number 12 overall pick. Dude, You can't follow the direction to save your life, I'll tell you. Team Brady is the GOAT. With the 13 overall pick.
That's supposed to be a 9.
Team Peyton GOAT. And with the last pick for the 2018 Browns for Playoff 2020 League Draft Order Special. How fitting. Tips Titty Tacklers. Alright folks, that's all for the Draft Order Special. Stay tuned for the 2017 League Trophy presentation and interview with the League Champ. Team Can't Touch This. It's the League Commish signing off. Doug Speedman here, league reporter for the 2017 Browns for Playoffs 2020 league summary recap. I'm here with the champ, Nancy Moon from Team Can't Touch This, and we're here today to present her with the 2017 Browns for Playoff 2020 league trophy. Trophy presenter, please present the trophy. How about a round of applause for the champ?
Jacob.
All right. Now, league champ. Jameson Crowder, Corey Coleman, Tavon Austin, Will Fuller, Latavius Murray, Wendell Smallwood, Dennis Pitta. You drafted all these players, but somehow fought through the adversity and won the league. How?
Because I picked up new players as the season went on, and I dumped them.
Gotcha. You did draft Melvin Gordon and Todd Gurley, who finished first and fifth in scoring with your first 2 overall picks. It's very rare for something like that to happen. Can you explain your thought process during that? Or would you mind holding the mic?
Sure. My thought process is you said they were old school, but I read draft magazines, not on the computer. That's all right. He doesn't need to know my technique because I'm planning to win again.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just getting this in that everyone thinks it was a fluke. I'm getting calls from all around the country, especially people in Florida, saying that you can't repeat, that you just got lucky, beginner's luck. What's your response to that?
Just wait and see. Can't touch this.
All right, thank you, folks. That's Tug Speedman for the Browns Class 2020 2017 League Summer Recap and Trophy Presentation with the League Champ, Team Can't Touch This, and the owner, Nancy Moon. That's all, folks. Thank you.